Marco here, welcome back to another lesson. Today we're going to talk about the blues, and I'm going to show you how to play the minor blues that I was playing at the beginning of the video. Now the blues is such a cool style, we can play so many things, chords and melodies and solos at the same time. So we're really going to kind of take it step by step, and I'm going to show you how to break down the rhythm as well as we are playing a shuffle minor blues. You can get the tab if you need it, just check my Patreon page. And thank you so much for all the people who support me on my Patreon page, guys. You are awesome. You can also subscribe if you want to keep up with all the upcoming lessons. Now, let's get started with the blues. First thing first, the structure. Now, the minor blues follow the same structure as the regular blues. So we're playing a 12-bar minor blues. Now, the first chord is the E minor, which is going to be played for 4 bars. Then we have the A minor chord, which is for 2 bars. And back to the E minor. For 2 bars. Then we have a C7 for 1 bar and the B7 for 1 bar. We'll go back to the E minor and back to the B7. Now the rhythm is also really important. We're playing a shuffle blues. For each count we have 3 notes. We're playing a triplet. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Now it's really important that you understand that, because when we play the accompaniment and the melody, we really want to figure out the rhythm. Now we're going to start with the pickup bar, which is a bar before we actually play the very first chord. We're going to play a bunch of diminished chords. And then we get started. Now these diminished chords have the same shape. The first one is a G diminished chord, which is on the D string fret number 5, G and E string fret number 6. And I'm just playing 4, 3, and 1. It's a triplet, 1, 2, 3. Slide back 1 fret and I have 4, 5, and 5. And then 2, 3, and 3. And then 4, 5, and 5. So you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we start. We play the first chord, which is E minor. I'm playing the low E string open and the D string fret number 2, which is the E minor chord. And then the melody is on the E string fret number 3, little bend on this fret. E string open, same 2 bass notes, which we're going to repeat quite a lot. And then the B string fret number 3, little bend, and the E string open. Same bass notes, the G string fret number 2, B string open, let it ring out, same bass notes, and then the G string open and the D string fret number 2. Now it's really important that you get the rhythm as well. We're always going to play on the first note and the third note of the triplet. So we will have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now it's really important that you understand this rhythm, because we're going to repeat the same thing throughout the whole blues 90% of the time. So you got the rhythm, you got the first chord. Now after that, we're gonna have so we play the E string open twice, and then a fret number 3 sliding from the fret 2, and the D string fret number 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Bass note again twice, and then the B string fret number 3, and the B string open, and then the B string fret bass note twice, B string fret number 3, and the E string open. So the whole thing slowly. So we kind of want to repeat the same idea twice with a slightly different melody. Now this is when we change chord and we move on to the A minor. We're going to play the same melody. So the beginning is exactly the same thing. We're just playing the A string open as the bass note now. So you have 5 and then the 4th string, the same melody. And then we're going to change it here. So I have the A string open, the G string fret number 5, which I'm going to play with a slide, and the E string fret number 5. E string fret 7, 3, and the E string open. I'm gonna play one more time slowly. And we'll go back to the E minor chord. So I'm playing the low E string twice, and the B string fret number 3, and the B string open. Same kind of riff. Bass note twice, and then the same riff that we already learned with the fret 3 and the D string fret number 2. So you want to repeat that twice, and then we play the C7. Now this is a beautiful C dominant 7 chord. We're gonna play everything on fret 3 on the A string, G string, and E string. Now you want to kind of approach this chord from the fret 2 with the bass, and then you play the G and the E string, bass note, G and E string fret number 2, bass note, and the E string open. So you want to keep the same A string and G string but only change the melody. And then we play the last chord, the B7, which we're going to slide just one fret back and play 2, 2, and 2. And again, this diminished chord, this time we're only going to play the one on fret 5, 4, and 2. So coming from the A minor, and we go back to the E minor. So I'm going to play the same riff and the B7 again, which will be the last bar. So I'm just going to put down the B7, the full chord, with 2, 1, 2, nothing, 2. And I'm just playing the bass note first, and then I strum the rest of the chord with the thumb. And we go back. Now this is the blues, the structure, the chords, the melody, and how to play it. But I also want to share with you some of the things that I like to add when I play such a blues. Now the first thing is this slide on the first chord, and I do that all the time. So I would approach the fret number 2 on the D string with a quick slide from the fret 1. I do it often, but I don't do it all the time. So this is something that you can add to this thing if you wanna kind of give a little bit more color to the phrase. Another thing that I do a lot is I like to play the bass note with more nail, and this is going to give me a brighter sound and more metallic sound, which is great for the bass notes. For example, you see this? This is play it entirely with the nail. And I'm moving closer to the bridge because I want to give this kind of, you know, metallic sound. So that's another thing that you can do. You can do it every time you want, as long as you don't do it all the time. Otherwise, the tone will be always the same and it's kind of boring. Last but not least, dynamics. Make sure that you don't play everything the same. I like to start loud, and then when I have the same riff that I repeat over and over, I like to play everything a little bit quieter. For example, I start loud. So as you can see, it's really important, guys. You don't want to play everything the same. So with these 3 tips, you should be able to personalize these blues. Now, I'm gonna leave you practicing this. Enjoy this lesson, guys, and I'll see you next time.